Welcome, everyone, to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. The Sun Devils will put toe to leather and will get started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So TCU's offense will start this game off. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks. David, this one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these...
There he goes. Picks up the first down, still moving. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Horned Frogs, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Looking to throw, it's Hoover. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Throws for the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
So Arizona State's offense will go to work for the first time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Caught behind the line. It's Brown. Across the 25, he's got room. And a little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Last completion, move the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Hand off from the gun. Past the sticks, and he may get more. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. Back to pass. It's Levitt. Got it in the middle. It's Hamilton. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The deeper into the season we get, the more they win, the greater their confidence that they can finish strong here in the Big 12.
Heck yeah, Reese. The bigger the expectations get, the bigger the consequences get for every single game. So,
bounding over the top. Inside the 20-yard line, pushed out at the 18, and they're in business.
Nice job by the quarterback. Hey, the defense is going to let your big tight end be wide open like that. You will take that throw all day long, and they do for a big game.
And he is snuffed out, greeted by a host of defenders. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They go right back to it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. And that one is right on target if his target was the first row.
On that 3rd down, they took a shot in the end zone, just couldn't connect. QB and receiver not on the same page, and now it's decision time if you're the head coach on 4th.
On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Off-play action on first down. Under fire. He'll get rid of it. He caught it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona State.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. TCU will send its offense back onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Back to throw, it's Hoover. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man all by himself. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Catch in the middle, it's McAllister. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. They'll try to get it in with the run. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They keep pushing forward now, back to work on second and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
I like that, too. Get the quarterback.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
That is how it's done. It's go time in the red zone, third and goal. We need a sack, need a big play. That was a monster sack by the defense. Let's go.
Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Running back searching for a hole. Turning it on! Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. No Cam Scatterboo this season, guys. He was the definition of all-purpose workhorse back a year ago. He put Arizona State in the national spotlight. David, how do you replace a guy who was not only so productive, but was really the heart and soul of the team's identity?
Well, you know what's nice, Reese? It's nice to have a quarterback that's a superstar, a budding superstar. Sam Levitt is that guy. Can run it, can throw it, showed so much moxie last year. The offense might look a little bit different, but it's nice to have a trigger man like that.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
At the 40, there he goes. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Sun Devils are rolling down the field. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. Got a man, it's McLean. Run out of bounds, they'll spot him at the 24.
And quarterback receiver on the same page. Nice job seeing the zone, understanding the drag route concept. Easy pitch, easy catch.
Second down, he'll throw it. Grab near the marker, it's Moss. A quick tackle made, but he's got ready for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a new set of downs. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Brown has it. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Trying to barge their way in. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Quarterback run is part of their game plan. Touchdown, Sun Devils! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I tell you what, Reese, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. TCU has it back, and the Horned Frogs go on offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the field.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Pulled down for the tackle.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion is already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
Surging forward on the sneak.
3rd and 1, everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Makes the catch. It's Payne. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It can get pretty wild in the Big 12. Some of these outposts are like snake pits when you have to go on the road. Got to get off to a quick start in conference play.
It is always wacky, Reese. Like, there's always something that happens in the Big 12, and somebody comes out of nowhere in the Big 12 every single year. So, starting in conference play, Paula, these games start to really matter, really add up, and the pressure amplifies.
It's so true, too. Think about the Big 12 conference. It just seems like teams get caught sleepwalking. So, you've got to start fast. And the challenge, I think, for these coaching staffs, these two teams, every week they've got to have their team ready to go, and it starts today.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down. And the Horned Frogs send out the punt unit. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw, it's Levin. Unloads it left. Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll try the run. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case, and there, they try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Knocked down after a gain of 1 to the 27. And they don't want to waste this great field position here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. With the catch, it's McAllister. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television.
He'll take a shot. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And this offense continues to have some success. And I'll tell you what, when it gets down to it and you need a play, they're starting to find this playmaker. You can tell the QB looks for him. That's 3 TDs now in 4 games, and I think they'll keep feeding the big fella.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Arizona State has the ball back, and the offense making its way onto the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wants to throw. It's Levin. Fires to the middle. Working on the right. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. And the Sun Devils come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Just keep slinging it. Looking left. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Sun Devils are marching down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
He's got an open man. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already. heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
And the Sun Devils will have it 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle. It's Udo. This offense needs to avoid getting in its own head, getting domed up with its play calling in the red zone. Dropping back, it's Levin. Using the quick game. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, never complain.
They'll try to get the first through the air. And he's got it! Touchdown, Arizona State!
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. Fires to the tight end. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He tries to take the top off. Grabs it up to 25 in stride. Touchdown, Horned Frogs! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. Back to throw, it's Levin. Finds the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Man, tight ends in today's modern college football are so difficult to stop because they're so much more athletic than they used to be. Today, they're just like big wide receivers. So defensively, how do you stop it? Do you have someone who has the physical dimensions to match up with this guy one-on-one? You might not. And if you don't, are you comfortable putting a slower linebacker on him, or do you want to put a smaller DB that might not be able to tackle him? It's a real difficult puzzle to figure out.
On the run, still looking. Touchdown, Sun Devils! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you can have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Quick completion on the out. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the back. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. The Horned Frogs really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Oh, the big fella almost had the interception. Instead, it'll be 4th down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just need to crack to get a return. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands, it's Hamilton. Brought down at the 47, but not before he ripped off 15. The offense will quickly use a timeout.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
That's the way to start a drive, and now they'll try to follow up on 1st and 10. Now the play fake. Trying to get behind the defense. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
That's caught. It's McClain. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And it's 3rd down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime. Thought he had it and couldn't get it through the uprights. He missed it. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14.
Listen, he's a guy that makes 60-yarders in practice, so they give him that opportunity with his big...
Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific atmosphere there in Tempe. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the 3rd quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there. I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball out of bounds as long as it passes the line of scrimmage. We go on to the next down. No harm, no foul.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big 3rd down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. Breaks into the open. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sun Devils have their offense in high gear. On the move, it's Udo.
All right, great little run there. Listen, it wasn't phenomenal. It didn't get a first down, but what does it do? Now it makes 2nd down easier. The play caller looking at his sheet going, all right, I can throw it, I can run it. Still in a great position. Ready to stay ahead of the chains.
Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead... quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the first. After that last completion, it's second down. Give to the running back. Tough, determined run, gets it down to the 12.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5? We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. San Jose State showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football. He's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Looking for a man. It's Levitt. Gets it to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Leaves it with the back. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. Oh, he's got some space. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
Man, the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
Grab near the marker. It's Udo. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tyson. Brought down at the 26-yard line after a pickup of 10 yards on the play, and it'll be a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. He has the 1st and still on his feet. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Sun Devils have it with a 1st and 10. The pull and throw off the RPO. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback keeper. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. And the Sun Devils are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. To throw, it's Levitt. Now improvising. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Got the quick completion. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's McAllister. Stopped at the 28, but a big 15-yard pickup gives him some breathing room. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll run it to the right. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
On the run, fires downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Good pickup there as he gets to 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. And the Horned Frogs have this offense rolling. They'll run it from the gun. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working that left side now. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. From the gun, running back gets to give. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Horned Frogs had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. There he goes. Headed to the end zone, and he rolls into the house. Touchdown, TCU! I'm not sure anyone even breathed on that running back by the time he got into the end zone.
Nah, so many blockers out front. Where are the defenders? I mean, it's a good idea. You know, the guy with the ball, that's usually the guy we want to go tackle. Go get him.
42, TCU, 28.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on 1st down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Makes the grab. It's Brown. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Looking downfield, it's Levitt. The throw to the outside is complete. Still running up the 40. There he goes. Touchdown, Arizona State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
TCU will send its offense back onto the field. On the move. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And the Horned Frogs are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the...
He lobs one high down the left side. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. Trying to pick up a first down. These corners backing off a bit. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Caught close to the marker. It's Curtis. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Horned Frogs come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Caught in the backfield. It's Payne.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Off the play fake. Gets it out fast. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Horned Frogs come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. To the air, it's Hoover. Finds his tight end. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Back to pass on second down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.
Caught in the backfield. It's Brown. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop it.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. On fourth down, looking to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together